Right, so welcome to this week's episode again. What are we up to? What are we up to?
This
I keep
week.
saying we.
Yeah, but we're used to it now.
What
This
doing?
week, done the front brake lines and replaced them, and the offside front brake line, so we can put the braided hoses on, ready. And we can get the little black bulkheads. I've wiped it off, cleaned them off, and we can put them back in. And explain about the nuts where I've cut them down, because I'm going to put some stainless flanged bolts on them.
Flange?
Yeah. And I think that's about it, really. I think I'll probably make an episode by the time
And anything we can find in the middle?
Yeah.
All right, brilliant. Shall we crack on? Shall you crack on?
Let's crack on,
I'll
Arch.
go and get the camera. I'll go and get the camera.
Go on, go.
Right.
Do what you do best. Hello. Right, brake lines, they need a little bit of tweaking, so don't judge me. I'll just put them in so I've got them in the right place, but they're going to be sorted out. I might even strip them all out and put them in differently, because I don't like the way they are anyway, normally.
Really?
Yes, just look messy.
What?
But that's from the factory.
They look
That's
a bit
not
like that footballer that plays for...
No, what, Ronaldo?
I was going to be...
Got the new...
You've forgotten already, haven't you?
No, offside, yeah, you know what I'm like. Offside brake line done, so that's ready, so we can put them on. So we do them, and then we've got the black bulkhead that goes at the back, the plastic, so that can go in. I'll give that a good clean up, look, with the jet washer, the Titan jet washer.
And if you don't know what jet washer he's talking about, watch the previous episode.
Yeah, so yeah, we can stick them in and get them somewhere near. Yeah, that's about it. Should we crack on then?
Yeah. What do they, before you crack on, them bits of plastic, apart from just like cosmetic, do they actually do anything? They stop a bit of noise or anything like
Well,
that?
it's... I don't really know, to be fair. I want to take them off because I don't think we need them on a racing car, but they've got to go back on, I think, as far as I know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But we might be talking to Anthony Williams, who's running the championship soon, mightn't we?
We might well be.
Yeah.
We might well be. Hopefully we're going to bump into him
Yeah,
soon.
he's a nice man. He's a very nice man. Yeah. We ought to talk to his wife as well, really, didn't we? Because she runs Accelerate, doesn't she?
Does she?
Yeah, I can't pronounce her name, and I won't insult her by trying to pronounce it. But yeah, they make a good team, actually, them two. Right, okay.
Right.
I'll digress.
Right.
So yeah, shall we
what
do
are you
these?
gonna do first? What are you gonna do first?
We get the braided line ready for the front brakes. Look, because we've got new front brake calipers.
Can we have a close up on them?
Yeah. Brand new ones. I might paint them yet. I don't know. Might paint them yet. Instead of just refurbing, I thought, because it's all the pistons are all rusted and everything else, aren't they, on the old ones?
Well, they look nice, don't they?
It's what, 36 quid each. So
72 quid for the two.
exactly. And they're OEM as well, so, and that was cheap for OEM. So right, come in here, Mark. Come in here. In a wing. Look at those, look, they're nice, aren't they? Look at them. Because you put braided brake lines on because they're still reinforced, because then when you're losing a lot of brake pressure, you don't get any expansion in it, and it takes up the expansion of it, so the brakes are better, basically. So they're all nice stainless steel ends. So, yes, we've got our little doodah. It goes in there like that, and then we just got to put that end up through there. It goes onto the brake line, like that, and get it started. Let's get it started without cross-threading it. So, there we go. Oh, 11mm spanner. Just turn that up on there. Turn that on there. Oh no. Went on there lovely the other day when I tried it.
Always does. As soon as you turn the
As
camera
soon as
on,
we're filming it, it won't go
little
on
cross
there.
thread, pull off, fall on, drop, run under the car. Do all sorts.
Do all sorts. There we go. One braided line.
Well, that was nice and easy.
Yeah, and then we got the bolts and that in there. We've got some clips as well, retaining clips that they sent us with the brake line
Right.
kit. So
But for now, that will just hang there until the wheel go, until the brakes get on.
go on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Yeah, do the other one.
You can do the other side,
Do
are
the
you?
other side, yeah.
Right.
Rinse and repeat. That's the new pipe I bent in, and I put the end on, but I made the end up with the wire through, the brake pipe through, with our special little doodah. So you can do it off the car, it's a lot easier. So if you're doing any brake lines in any cars, you can make them up in situ. Really good it is. I think it's about 30 quid.
So what does that do again, sorry?
It does the nipple on the end of the brake pipe there. Look.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. So that it, when you join it up with the next thing, it all sits and works and don't leak and all that
leak,
sort of
hopefully.
Yeah. So that was a little tool you can buy to do it.
Yeah,
you say.
about 30 quid, but you can do it in situ. You see, you ain't got to put it in a clamp or nothing like that. Because some of them you buy, you have to put them into a vice and clamp them up and yeah.
Right.
It's just the same then, you see. Just put that on there.
All good stuff, isn't it?
Up there. Yeah. Right, okay. So, there we go, another one done.
Lovely.
Yeah. Famous song by Queen, isn't it?
What is?
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, I didn't get that first time round. Oh, I must be a bit slow tonight.
Right. Yeah. You're tired tonight, you've had a hard week.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Can't get up. Oh, I can.
Oh,
right.
crikey.
So, now, shall we do the
It's
old...
like an old man getting up off the floor.
I am. Shall we do the old doodah? Right, I've got some stainless steel flange. I've changed everything for stainless steel where I can. I've cut them down so they're the right size. Now, in my mind, I don't want to give these washers a free ride.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if I put I want to put washers on so it takes up the gap in the hole. But they're going for a free ride, aren't they? We're trying to keep the weight down, aren't we? So I don't know whether to put the washers on or not.
What, you're that concerned about washer weight?
I'm trying to get as much weight off of it as I can, where I can.
Wow.
Because then we can put it back.
What, just a little washer?
Yeah. Yeah, but there's 9 of them, you know, and then there's other ones around it as well. Because they're not normally a flange bolt, they're a normal. I'll show you. Look, just stay where you are, don't move.
Well, I am moving.
They're the ones that were on it before, look, and they're just a normal bolt.
Right.
With a washer on it.
Right.
So I was trying to cut that out by putting the flange bolts on it.
Right.
So, but then again, do I need the washer? I'm not going to put the washers on.
You've made an executive decision there, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a good film that was. Right, now we've got a grommet that goes in there that I had a second ago. It goes in there. I couldn't find it the other day. Just found it. Let's get this. See, I'm going to start singing that bloody song all the time now. You know what I mean, don't you?
I do.
Right, so that goes in there.
Was you all happy with all your brake lines now then, are you?
Yeah.
Because you've been redoing all them, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've redone them ones.
You can see the ones you've done.
Yeah, I've just got to tart them up really, but I'm not happy the way they run in front of that bulkhead anyway. I think Mini have done a bad job there, to be fair. I'm not happy with what they've done.
Well, that's where they go. That's the standard, is it? Right.
Yeah.
It's not like you've adapted something or changed anything
far
about
from
it.
it.
That's how they go, but
That's how they are, yeah.
But I suppose being up there though, aren't they less likely for kind of like any damage on impact?
Yeah, but you know, yeah. Well, yeah.
You don't really agree with me,
No.
though, do you? No. You're trying to be very polite.
Trying to be
there.
polite.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Now, put
I'll
the
shut
old.
up then.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on.
Well.
Don't be like that.
Well.
It doesn't fit very well.
Good job they're plastic then, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Move about a bit.
Yeah.
Got a bit of flexibility, which we can't really say about you. All right. Calm down. That's an evil look, isn't it? I don't think I've ever experienced an evil look like that for you before.
That was my Paddington stare.
That was very.
That was my Paddington stare. Yeah. I don't like the way
I didn't mean it as in like, you know, you're not up for doing things. I mean, as in, like, you know, you're getting a bit old now.
Oh, I know what you meant, all right. Don't you worry.
Getting up and down.
Don't you worry, I know what you you flipping men.
Getting up and down off the floor and all that sort of thing, you know.
Yeah. Again, you see, we get them all in place, then we tighten them up once they're in place. Old adage, innit? Because if you do one up tight, the others don't go in. No?
I'll take your word for it. You know what you're doing.
Right, you might realise that last week I actually riveted that on, but I hadn't painted the bracket, so I've just took it off and painted the bracket. Right, let's do that so it don't pop off and chip the paint. Okay.
Had enough air in the pipe without turning the compressor on.
Yeah.
You see, you've been very clever tonight, haven't you?
Don't always happen, does it?
I know. I'm a mayonnaised.
You're a mayonnaised. Right, so we got that one goes through there like that. I think. I can't remember how it goes in there.
Right, so what else you got planned for today? Well, you look like you got going to bed planned.
I'm absolutely shattered. I've been up here hours. Right, Neil, I've got stay there, don't move, I'll come to you. Where are you? It's on the what are you doing? Where are you gone?
I'm over here. I'm getting my exercises in.
What do you mean you're getting your exercises? Why is it on the tripod?
No, you got to get your exercises in, ain't you? Hey, I've got to keep in shape.
What are you doing, you plonker? You be careful you don't fall off there.
No,
what are you doing?
I do it. When you're getting the way, you got to keep yourself supple.
I mean, I know I've got to get fit for motor racing and lose a load of weight, but
that camera's heavy. I've got to keep myself in shape.
Camera's heavy?
I've got to keep myself in shape.
It's on a tripod. What do you mean it ain't camera? Come on, we ain't got time to muck about. Come on.
What?
Come on.
Oh, all right then.
I've got the hub all sorted out with the brake caliper bracket on it and bits and pieces and all that. So I thought we'd just have a dry run of this. Just get this on and see what it looks like.
So, what was that again? Oh, let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
Put all new old bolts and everything on it, look, and put new runners on there for the brake calipers. Put all new bolts on and tidied it up, painted it up.
That looks like a new thing. Is that the old one?
Yeah.
What, but that's a new wheel bearing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, new wheel bearing. I just say, look, it's exactly the same, more or less, as the
Peugeot one in the previous episode.
See? So we weren't that far off, were we?
Yeah.
Right. So yes, I thought we'd give that a go.
But obviously easier to put that one on.
Yeah.
Because it was all in bits anyway.
Yeah. And it only has a disco on it. It only has a disco.
Disco.
It only has a disco on it, doesn't it? Instead of yeah. So I thought, yeah. So I've got the old suspension arm out. So I thought we could stick that on. Now
that's going back on.
Yeah, just for now, just so we can put it all together, really, just so we can see what the front end looks like. So yeah, I'll stick that on. Look, got some 8mm bolts, flange nuts. Sorry, 8mm nuts. Now, if you come in here, Mark, I'm just putting that on there temporarily for now, because that will have an adjustable top mount on it for the Pucker Racing suspension leg, so you can all your cambers and everything and bits and pieces. And
so again, stating the obvious, but that's just 3 bolts holding that in there.
Yeah, but there's also going to be now on the normal Minis, you can buy a plate that you put underneath it to strengthen the top turret, because when I hit bumps in the road, our roads are so bad now, it deforms it and bends it. But because we're putting a strut brace across it, which goes in between the OMP one, which is bloody good, We won't need to do that anyway, I don't think, so I don't think I'm going to bother with all that. And when we've got all the adjustable mount, I think that'll be all okay. Yes. Now, got to get this on now. Now, I don't know if I've got to put a bit of grease in there so that slides up over it, I don't know. Right, good idea. Really, I should put this on before I put that up, but I just thought it might be easier. Oh, I don't know. But just in case, we might put something down in case we drop it.
What are you going to put there then?
Don't know, what you got?
I got this.
Oh, thanks. There you go. Well done, Arch. Don't learn it, Arch. So we just get that on there. Slide that in. Went in there a piece of cake earlier. Here we go. It's going. There we go. And that slides in there like that. I've obviously got a new one for that, so but I think we probably have one come with it when we fit the suspension arm. I've got to give that a tap because it's got to go up a little bit further. There we go.
That was a nice plastic rubbery mallet.
That's very nice, chicken. Thanks very much.
Yeah, very rubbery.
Rubbery. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right. So we got that in. Look, you got the old doodah in the bottom there.
Now we've not yet discovered, have we, where that bit was facing, whether it was facing forwards or backwards, because there's a bag of chips in it for me.
We will shortly find out.
Right.
Right, let me get that steering.
Because there's a big bag of chips in it for me and a little bag of chips in it for you, isn't there?
Yeah, because obviously I've got to get race fit.
Well, you could always do those exercises on that table like I was just doing, couldn't you?
Oh, I've got to take the cover off. There you go. There we go. On there like that. That's a 10mm. 10mm. No, look.
So it looks to me that it ain't facing forwards or backwards. It's facing up. So neither of us win a bag of chips.
Hey?
That's the bit you've just done, isn't it?
No.
No? Oh, it's not that bit then?
No, it's this bit here.
Yeah. See? I'm glad you're doing it, not me.
I'm still not convinced that's right. Must be further down. And we've got to get that round there for the old brake caliper. We've got to take that out and put the banjo fittings on it. He's forward, I think, not by the looks of it. He's forward by the looks of it.
It's forward?
Yeah, forward.
Is that what I said?
I think you did, yeah.
That's what I said, didn't I? So I win a big bag of chips. I could do with a big bag of chips now.
So did I can smell them.
Big bag.
I can smell them now, can you?
Big old bag of chips. If there's any fish and chip shops out there and they want to send us some free fish and chips.
Actually, if anybody wants to sponsor us for the Mini next year, that'd be nice. We're going to be running with Graves Motorsport, which are winning the championship at the moment in the JCWs and the Cooper class, so we're with a good team. Right, so that's that. We've just got to do them up. I'll get the banjo bolts for that, and then that's that front end more or less on, then, isn't it? I've got some discs. I've got some Comline discs coming for that. The
Comline?
Yeah. Got some Comline discs coming for that.
Comline?
So yeah. Comline.
Comline?
Because they're coated, you see, we won't have to paint them, but I still might paint.
It's a bit like Crackerjack, and every time you say Comline, I go, Comline?
Yeah, just want them to sponsor us. Comline, will ya?
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
All blue and yellow on the car.
All blue and yellow on the car, look nuts, wasn't it? Hey? We've got the Porsches. I mean, come on, we not want something for the poor man, don't we? The common man. The common man likes a Mini. He'll never afford a Porsche, will he? You like the Mini? Am I selling it or not?
I'll tell you what, I thought you were going to get on a soapbox for a minute there.
Well, I'm impressed with their other bit I've put on their front trailing arm. I'm impressed with that. That was a good bit of kit. And I think the discs are going to be good as well because they're coated. So hopefully they won't rust, but I'm going to paint the middle bit of them anyway, so we see that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like dry roast peanuts.
A what?
Coated.
Oh, you don't get any better, do you?
No, I don't. But I'm trying.
Mind you, it's arid enough to have tumbleweed, isn't it?
I'm very trying.
Right, shall I get some spanners and some Allen keys and we do them up sort of more or
I
less
think you should.
where they are, and then we get the old banjo bolts on, and then that's that front end that's coming together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this ball joint here that bolts onto the bottom of that arm, that ball joint there, there's 2 bolts that hold it on. I'm going to make a spacer up for that so it alters the geometry again. I don't think anyone else is doing that. I'm not 100% sure I'm allowed to do it. So I've got to find out from lovely Anthony whether I can or not. It's starting to look good. I don't know whether to paint the calipers or not. I was going to paint the calipers blue. Perhaps someone could leave a comment if they want, if we should do it or leave it, or paint them black or lacquer remover them so they don't go rusty and horrible. That's all I was thinking.
Because as they are, then they'll go rusty, will they? Because they don't look like they've got some sort of silver coating.
Yeah, but they will have it. Yeah, it's only a cheap coating of zinc plating. So yeah.
Right. No, you don't want to go rusty, do you?
There's a kit. Look, you even get little.
Hang on, I missed that.
Look, that's a kit you get with the brake lines. Look, it sends you all sorts. Look, it's good, isn't it? They even send you some spare copper washers for the banjos. It's pretty impressive. I can't remember what they're called now. I'll have to look it up, Mark, and you have to put a link on it.
Yeah.
They're not Hell or anything like that. It's another make, but they were cheaper, and I think they're actually better made.
So going back to the brake caliper thing, then.
Yes.
Is it a brake caliper?
Yes.
Yeah. Leaving it like that, it will go rusty.
Eventually, it will. Yes.
So if we paint it, it won't.
Yes.
And you want to paint it blue to match the brake line.
It's a different colour blue. It's a lighter blue. It's a strange colour blue. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lighter blue.
All right. Well, it's a light blue.
Or we lacquer it. That's the other thing. Put some lacquer on it. Clear lacquer on it. Heat resistant lacquer.
Yeah. Blue would look nice.
Blue would look nice, wouldn't it? Do the same on the back.
What about the wheels though we're putting on? Are you going to be able to see it through the wheels, or are they quite full wheels?
Yeah. They're going to be satin black. That look nice.
And they're regulated wheels, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you have to put
between dynamics, yeah. Yeah, so if Matt Neal wants to send us a load of free wheels, because obviously you're going to watch Minis and Motorbikes, Matt, ain't you?
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah, all the time. So that's banjo bolt with the 2 copper washers on it.
A banjo bolt?
Yeah.
What's a banjo bolt?
It's the come round here, look. Come here.
Where are we going?
Come this way, look. We're going on the other side, look. Not the dark side. No, call it a banjo bolt because that looks like a banjo. See? There's a hole in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So when you put
with
the
a
bolt
thread.
in, there's a. Let me get. Look, come on, I'll have to show you. Right, so this look. It's got holes in there. Look. So the fluid goes through that line, and it goes around the inside of that. And then when you've got the bolt in there, you see, the fluid goes through those holes and out through that bit. Do you see what I mean? You see, I've sounded like a Guy Martin again.
Do you know what? That took me a little minute there to pause and think about that, but I do know what you mean now. So, yeah.
So the fluid goes through those 2 little holes and comes out and goes into the caliper. Into the caliper there.
Right.
But that's called a banjo bolt because the thing that goes through looks like a banjo. Ding 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 ding. Go on. That's it. Yeah. So look. We're nearly there, look. We're getting the front end. The front end is coming together. Oh, I've got the doodah to do. One of your chips, haven't I? There we go. Right, so we've just got that top one to do now. So this top one to do.
Right, so thanks for watching this week's episode.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks very much for watching again. So, next time round, we could be at Snetterton.
Yeah, it might be at Snetterton. We've got a few interviews there, haven't we? Because we've got to catch up with Max Coates, Bradley Gravitt.
All right.
Harry Nunn.
You say it once wrong, and then
no, you say all this, not just once. It's been for about years. You've been saying Gravitts. I'm surprised you don't say anything to you. Anyway, Alex Denning. I'm hoping to get a chat with him because he's leading the JCW at the moment, and Lydia Walmsley would be nice.
Yeah.
And
Harry Nunn.
Harry Nunn. Yeah, just say Harry Nunn.
Yeah, might have a chat with him again.
Because obviously we're sort of following those three, so yeah, obviously they're, but it'll be spread over several episodes anyway, I should imagine. And probably Jeremy from LM Performance if he's there.
Yeah. Have a chat with him as well. So,
and Anthony Williams, who's in charge of the mini challenge.
We're gonna
try and get a chat with him.
Down if we can.
It might not be at Snetterton, that might be at Brands Hatch last round. So
so there we go. But anyway, if you want to watch some other episodes, okay, just over here. Get my hands right, just over here is a playlist.
And just over here is last week's episode.
Here you're taking a minute, haven't you?
And
wait for it.
In the middle
is the link to all the YouTube channel. So there you go. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to tell everybody to watch, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bye.